Thank you, Tom. Also related to weather, every day the sun stays up in the sky a few more minutes as we approach the summer solstice and Juhannus celebrations. This year's festival has more activities than in the past, but it still showcases vibrant Finnish culture in the Copper Country. To share more about the Juhannus, what it looks like in our city, here's Q1 Up Here reporter Thomas Fournier.
On the longest day of the year, many Finns will take time away from the hustle and bustle to celebrate life and community. Juhannus in Finland has many travel out to the country and a lake for a bonfire or kokko.
And in olden times, they were very often lit on hilltops so that they could be seen from a long distance. And so they do that in Finland, and they do it in Scandinavia as well. But then something that's sort of harkens to Finland's Swedish past, because Finland was part of the Swedish Empire for 500 years, and Finland still has a Swedish-speaking minority. 125 years ago, it was about 14%. Now it's about 4 or 5%. And in the Swedish-speaking areas, they also raise a midsummer pole, as they do in Sweden. And Michigan received more Swedish-speaking Finns than any state in the Union.
But in Hancock, Juhannus is celebrated in the city with the entire Copper Country.
Well, Juhannus, in terms of in the city of Hancock, is a bit newer Finnish-American tradition in terms of how we celebrate it. It kind of took off after FinFest 2013 when we were trying to incorporate some of the activities that are traditional to midsummer during that festival. That's where the roots were begun, and ever since then, from 2014 on, we've incorporated some of those midsummer traditions here in the city, the most conspicuous of which is the raising of the midsummer pole every June.
In Toivola, Finnish Americans have celebrated Juhannus on the shores of Lake Superior for over 100 years, enjoying the warmth of the kokko.
So the Finns first went to Toivola. They had to go by boat from Calumet. There were no roads yet. And they were given these homesteads right near the shores. And so they started very early, in the 1890s at least, if not earlier, to have this bonfire on the shore of Lake Superior. So you're looking off in the horizon where the sun is setting, and it's Lake Superior. So the sun takes a very long time to set. And considering that we're in Eastern time zone, we're as far west as you can go in the U.S. and be in Eastern time zone, it seems like you're really having a Nordic midsummer experience, because 11:30 at night, it's not really dark yet. You can see the light on the horizon.
At the inaugural Visit Q1 Juhannus in Hancock, the community will raise a midsummer pole and enjoy the warmth of a bonfire on Friday night at Porvoo Park.
So we're going to have a big bonfire, the Juhannus kokko, in one of the garden beds. It's going to be the one kind of in the middle of the park. It's going to bring a lot of people into the space that maybe haven't been there before, really bring a lot of people down to Small Craft, right, the newest spot in Hancock. Long Drink will be there that Friday night, so folks will be able to get to check out that space, spend time on the canal. Juhannus Summer Solstice Celebration, it's the longest day of the year, right? In Finland, the sun doesn't set, so we'll really get to have that experience down on the canal that Friday night.
Juhannus celebrations in Hancock will start June 20th. On Saturday, families and residents will gather on the Quincy Green in Hancock to raise the midsummer pole, followed by activities including a wife-carrying contest, music and dancing, a beer garden with long drink, and lawn games. Sunday will bring the community together one last time to enjoy breakfast at the Hancock City Hall. Learn more about Juhannus online. With My UP News in Hancock, this is Thomas Fournier.